I could come face to face on the street with my son's killer.
A man found not guilty by reason of insanity in the 2017 stabbing of a UT student may soon get out of a mental hospital. A hearing to decide whether Kendrix White has rehabilitated enough for outpatient services is set for this Wednesday. As part of KXAN's Brianna Hollis's series exploring the imprints of crime in our communities, she takes a closer look at this process, the original crime, and what it's been like for the victim's family.
This is a photo of Lori Brown and her son Harrison. Harrison was just 19, a college freshman, when police say he was stabbed and killed on campus right after he got done playing basketball with some friends at Gregory Gym. White was also a student at UT at the time. A year after the stabbing, White's anticipated days-long trial wrapped up in a single day with the insanity ruling. And 8 years after the case, Harrison Brown's mother is now reliving it all over again.
It's called the Harrison Lake House. It's just a little itty bitty cottage. I needed space. I needed to go someplace where I could be by myself.
Do you feel him here with you when you're here?
Oh, absolutely.
Right now, I want you to tell me about Harrison as a person.
Oh, that's one of my favorite things. He loved life. He was always happy. He had so many friends, all kinds of friends. Everybody loved Harrison. There was a note that I saw posted on his dorm door that, Harrison was the one that always sang in the bathroom, and people would go by just to listen to him sing, and like, man, who is that kid in there singing?
I heard there was a secret chord David played, and it pleased the Lord.
He was a great student. He involved himself in so many different things.
Breaking news right now from the University of Texas campus. Austin police say one person is dead and several people have been stabbed. Graham ISD confirms 19-year-old Harrison Brown has died. Graham is about an hour south of Wichita Falls. Brown was in his first year at UT.
May 1st, 2017, and I was on the phone with Harrison. And we were talking about his day. He had just finished playing basketball with some friends at Gregory Gym. We said goodbye, I love you, and 10 minutes later, the phone rang. I answered it, hello, and on the other end was a stranger's voice, and it was a female, and her voice was shaking. And I will never forget these words as long as I live. She said, "There is blood profusely coming out of his chest. He has been stabbed."
Freshman Harrison Brown stabbed to death by fellow Longhorn Kendrix White. Jury declared White not guilty by reason of insanity.
I walked around for a little bit, just kind of enjoying the ambiance. It was weird because no one would notice me.
White says he felt invisible, that no one would even smile back at him, and even after he pulled out the knife, no one acknowledged it. Then he says his memory shut off. He has no recollection of stabbing anyone.
I had a dream where it actually showed in my face. I thought maybe it was possible that I could have done it, but I didn't remember doing it myself, if that makes any sense.
All the doctors agreed White has schizoaffective disorder. He hears voices and at times thinks he's Jesus.
I have no sympathy or empathy for Harrison's murderer. And I hope and pray that he will never have an opportunity to harm another person.
When someone's found not guilty by reason of insanity in the state of Texas, that's it when it comes to the trial. So if White is released from the state hospital, he won't face a jury again. His attorney doesn't have a comment at this time, but explained that if White is released into outpatient care, the courts will still monitor that process. The district attorney's office in a statement says it opposes White's release, and at the upcoming hearing will request that he remain in inpatient care for the safety of the community.
You know, although I have a place for him being sick, it doesn't change the fact that I lost my son in a horribly violent way. I wanted his personal belongings. When I did get his backpack, it was a blood-stained backpack, and I went through that backpack, and the treasures that I found in there, oh, just truly treasures. Some made me cry, and some made me smile. I still have the backpack and everything in it. On a little piece of paper, he had 5 goals that he had jotted down: to make music. He loved music. Produce and work in film. To be happy. And to find a cure for ALS. His goals, his heart, his dreams, and all of that was ripped away.
Now, you may be wondering where that goal of finding a cure for ALS came from. Harrison's father was battling the disease while Harrison was at UT and actually passed away shortly after Harrison did. Kendricks White's hearing is set for October 1st. The judge has told us cameras aren't allowed inside, but we will be there to bring you the latest. In the studio, Brianna Hollis, KXAN News.